Well, good morning, y'all. So this morning we got to do a little bit of maintenance on our wire for our pigs, and then we will be moving those mean chickens out of that coop and into a new area for them because we have our meat birds coming out next week and they will need that chicken coop. We're going to be using the poultry netting with a solar charger for them, and we'll show you guys how we do that. But as far as today goes, a little bit of maintenance and moving some chickens. Stick around. So this is what we do. We just take our weed eater, and I'm not going to touch it, but I don't know if you guys can see that wire there. And we're just going to go around with the weed eater and clip all that grass underneath it because we don't want to maximize. Sorry, these guys are going to be loud. We're going to maximize that charger as best as we can without it shorting out. And then these are the mean ones that got to get moved out because we need that little tractor. It's more like a coupe than a tractor, but it's very easy for us to move, and that's what we used it as. But they're going to go over there. You see that purple building? That's where they're going to go. I've got a couple of patches to do over there on the wire, but they'll be in there, and we'll move their feeders in there and their water system and everything. And that'll be it for today, but just a quick little run through, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards, because I can't record and I'm not that fancy. I don't have all the cool stuff yet, but I will one day. Now, this is not to be interrupted, so I'm gonna wait for her to feed, then I'll get back to it. But we've already cleaned up this line over here, so let's show you how that looks like. That's about it. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Just take that grass off. You know, keep that line clean as best as you can. Still got to get inside right there, and then do the rest. Now, like we said in the past videos, these guys will be leaving here soon. Actually, they're getting to that age where they need to be weaned, and my wife has already sold these guys. So, on to the next Homestead farm or wherever it is that they're going. And we're going to get these girls bred again. I think we're going to give this one more try and see how she does. So this is the coop that they're going to be going into. I don't remember exactly what we built this for, truthfully. But we've kind of sort of turned it into a little coop. With that being said, we already have a couple of roosting bars in here, and we got one there. That door can be left open, and we'll probably throw some shavings down in here just so they can have some bedding in case they need to start laying their eggs down there. But we're also going to put some boxes in here. Now the first thing we need to do is patch up this little corner right here. I already got the wire set up and everything. All I got to do is just tighten it up. And again, these guys are not big. They're still pullets. I'm hoping they're all pullets. That one chicken right there. But yeah, that'll be it. I'll show you how we move them in here. Once we get them in here, this will be their home until we train them later on poultry netting so that we can get them out there in the range. Because we got some ideas for that as well. But that'll be later on, guys. There's just a lot of work to be done out here, and so little time. And me having a full-time job back in Dallas, well, I don't have all the time in the world. But again, just a little tour of the mean chickens that beat up on the little ones. This is going to be their new coop, and let's get it done. All right, so this is not the most efficient way to do it, but it works for us. We get one of our feed bags, and we grab a couple at a time, throw them in there, and then just go release them. So this will be fun. Come on, chicken, get in the bag. Come on. Come on. Come on. So there was about 5 of them that went in the bag, right? Did you guys see how many went out though? So pigs think it's time for them to eat, but no, they're not gonna eat. All right, walk all the way over here. I gotta get that out of here probably today. I get the chainsaw and cut it up. So then put the bag over your new house, ladies. Uh-oh, let me get the trash. Have fun. Don't beat them up. I mean, you can beat them up because they're mean. Get them. So that's one. I'm hoping that it's going to take what it takes, right? 20 trips at this point. Or not. We'll get it. So what happens when you don't communicate? I had already fed these guys earlier, and I just fed them just enough because we are feeding them the milk that we're not using at this time from my cows, which is roughly about 5 gallons a day, yo, which is amazing. Now, when I make my cheeses, I'm not going to use 5 gallons a day. But, yeah. I come out here, I start doing things, and I don't relay the message to my wife, and she feeds them again. So, you know, it happens. On to the duty of doing the deed of cleaning these chickens' pen out so that we can move other chickens, but we got to get them out first. So I'm gonna put the phone down and I'm gonna trap these guys, and I guess I'm just gonna figure it out because I need both hands. Sorry guys, you guys are just gonna have to wait until it's done. Okay, so this trip was a little bit more, but there you go. Come on, come on. There you go. Go explore. Hang out with your buddies. Enjoy the new grass. They look so beautiful out here. Getting some sunlight now. And they're going to get some of this fresh grass. And then the plan is to get them, and I'm sorry, I'm breathing hard because I'm chasing that chicken. Once we get them in here and used to this and some sunlight, then we'll get them on some fresh grass on that poultry netting. You guys want to see me catch this chicken? Here we go. I didn't catch her. I didn't catch her. I had her. I didn't catch her. My wife's laughing at me. It's okay. Because I am a chicken catcher. I caught her. Look at her. I caught her. Don't you peck me. Give it to my wife. Here you go. She can peck me? She ain't gonna peck you. So it's done. Hour and a half later. And we got them. Got them all. So these last ones, those guys right there, those orange and black ones, those guys are fast. Real fast. Those are definitely the last ones to come in here because it's couldn't catch them in there. Now that little room is no bigger than 8 by 8 that they were in. Maybe less, 6 by 6, I don't know. But man, I can see why Rocky used to train with chickens because they're fast, they're quick. But we're gonna let them clean this area up, and like I said, they're gonna have their little sleeping quarters over here, roosting bars, and what I'll be doing is we can always close this door because there's a little crack there. They fit perfectly right through there, but we're gonna leave this open for them for the meantime, and then we'll start bringing in some nesting boxes in here. Let them get used to their new home, and the goals for us gonna be to put these guys out on pasture. Now, for breeding purposes, we'll pick the best ones and get them in here because this is a nice little area. We were working on putting a canopy on it at one point so that this will be our our breeding program will be in here. And then there, I'm still hoping that we can get some quail at the end of the year. That's just hoping. We got our hands full with so much stuff. You know, we got so many things to clean up around here. Just not enough time. Just a lot of things going on at one time, y'all. But that's life, right? So you take one thing at a time and do the best you can. That's the name of the game right now. But again, thank y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I know that there's not a whole lot of learning things going on here, but that's what we use today. It's just a feed bag and multiple trips at a time. My son left some artwork here. Thought I'd share some artwork that this was his little play area at one point. But the coop has a little latch. They'll be safe in there. And I don't know, purple was just an extra paint that we had, so there it is. Thank you guys, appreciate y'all.